Hey everyone, how's it going? Season 4 Reloaded just dropped for Vanguard, and in this video I'll be covering the changes made to the zombies mode. As far as content goes, there's almost nothing new added into the game itself except for a new assault rifle that you can unlock for getting 20 kills without getting hit 50 times using assault rifles. It's a fine challenge for a fine weapon, though it will take a little time to unlock. But as far as the content goes, that's the only addition. However, a lot of old content has been unlocked for new players. So if you haven't unlocked any of the weapons that were added prior to Season 4, they are now available for you for free in both multiplayer and zombies. You'll still need to get the 2 weapons from the Season 4 Battle Pass as well as this new weapon they added today, but every prior weapon is unlocked for free. I don't know why they did this, but it does open the weapon sandbox for zombies. Shotguns are of course still dominant in this game, but if you enjoy using a variety of weapons, you now have some more options. The only other changes made to the game with this update are a series of bug fixes and balance changes, so the rest of this video will be going over those changes. The most important fix with this update was the price of armor. Before this update, armor was 750 salvage for level 1 armor, and then 1500 for level 2 and 3000 for level 3. After this new update, the armor cost dropped by roughly a third. So instead of paying 750 for level 1, 1500 for level 2, and 3000 for level 3, you now pay 500 salvage for level 1, 1000 for level 2, and then 2000 for level 3 armor. This makes armor way more accessible in the early to mid game. Usually I would go to round 12 or 15 before getting an armor to try and get that free level 1 armor. Now there's no need to do that, which makes armor a real factor in the early game. It's worth noting that this change only applies to the round-based maps in Vanguard, but I don't think anyone in the community is going to go back and play Fong or Terra Maledicta anytime soon. Another potentially massive change for the game mode is a number of updates for Zeballa the Deceiver. She's been a controversial boss ever since her addition in Terra Maledicta, and these changes would do a lot to speed up her encounters. For starters, there's a change that reduces her spawn rate, which will be appreciated by those who want a more classic zombies experience with fewer bosses. There was also an attempt to remove Zeballa's invincibility frames. However, in my time since playing the update, this hasn't been the case. The update was supposed to remove her invulnerability after breaking her mask, but I still can't do any damage after breaking the mask. I don't know if this was an error with the patch notes or if the update just didn't work, but either way it's worth mentioning. We'll have to keep an eye out for this to see if it gets fixed in the future. The only other change worth mentioning is the Wunderwaffe's reload speed. It is not nearly as slow as it was when the map launched and is more in line with previous versions. It's a small change on paper, but a lot of people found this part of the map frustrating, and now it's fixed a month later. Other than that, the rest of the changes are all just various small bug fixes and stability improvements. While I like the fixes in this update, as a mid-season update, it's kind of underwhelming. This is all stuff that could have been in just any random hotfix and likely would have been in prior games. The only thing significant content-wise is the DLC weapons being unlocked for free, and if you had unlocked them prior to this update, there's no new content at all. I like all of the changes, but it's a bit underwhelming given the context. Given the rate at which new content is being released for the game mode, I'm starting to question whether we even get 4 DLC maps with this game mode. It's the end of July and we're only at DLC 2, which we just got a month ago. We're a map behind with this game compared to previous, so either Treyarch is only going to release 1 more map and move on to their next project, or we're going to have to get a new map at the start of Season 5 and then 1 more at the start of Season 6, just weeks before Modern Warfare 2 releases. The lack of new content in this mid-season update could be a sign of either, so it's really up to you what to think of it. But those are just my thoughts. Of course, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you made it this far. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.